Today's explainer. So what if I told you that the difference between someone who struggles financially their entire life and someone who quietly builds real wealth isn't actually their salary? It's not about getting lucky, it's definitely not about winning the lottery. And honestly, it's not about grinding away for 100 hours a week either. Instead, some of the wealthiest people out there just follow a few simple money habits that almost anyone can copy. Today, we're going to explore 7 powerful financial habits derived directly from our source material that can absolutely change the way you earn, save, and grow your money.
I mean, it really is the million-dollar question, right? What actually separates these two paths? Well, it all comes down to the 7 habits we're about to unpack for you. Let's start with habit number 1, which is honestly so foundational that it has quietly turned ordinary people into millionaires without them even realizing it.
All right, let's dive right into section 1, the wealth building secret.
Okay, picture this. You have 2 people who earn the exact same monthly income of $5,000. Fast forward 20 years. Person A is completely drowning in debt, while person B has over $1 million invested. They had the exact same income, but they ended up with vastly different futures. The crucial difference here, it wasn't their salary at all, it was their habits. The wealthy person followed one simple, unbreakable rule: pay yourself first. Before paying bills, before going shopping, before eating out, they automatically saved and invested a portion of every single paycheck. See, most people save whatever money happens to be left over at the end of the month. Successful people save first and then live on the rest.
Now, you might be thinking you need to stash away your entire paycheck to see massive results, but you don't. Hitting a target of just 15 to 20% consistently can dramatically change your future. The secret here isn't necessarily about earning more. It's about keeping more of what you already make. It's about building this automated system that captures a chunk of your earnings before you even have a chance to spend it. And here's where it gets really interesting. The true power of this habit is completely unlocked when you start early. Imagine 2 friends. Sarah starts investing at age 25, while Mike waits until he's 35. Both invest the exact same amount every single month. Yet Sarah ends up with hundreds of thousands of dollars more by the time they retire. Why? Simply because she started earlier, giving her money way more time to work. The reason Sarah pulls so far ahead comes down to a really simple cycle. Your money earns returns, and then here's the magic. Those returns earn their own returns, and this cycle just compounds, year after year after year. Time is literally the greatest investment advantage you will ever have. The takeaway is simple. The sooner you start, the less of your own money you actually need to invest out of pocket to hit your financial goals.
Moving right along to section 2, buy assets, not liabilities.
So before you swipe that credit card next time, ask yourself, will this make me money or cost me money? Too often, people celebrate a little success by buying liabilities. You know, expensive cars, luxury watches, designer clothes, stuff that basically loses value the second you buy it. It's a super common trap to buy expensive things just to look rich. But wealthy people actually think very differently about how they allocate their cash.
Instead of buying things that just drain value, truly wealthy people buy assets. We're talking about stocks, real estate, businesses, index funds. These are things that literally continue working and producing income while you sleep. The rich don't buy expensive toys to fake wealth. They buy income-producing assets that fundamentally make them wealthier month after month.
Which leads perfectly into section 3, multiply your income streams.
Relying on just one paycheck sounds incredibly safe, right? Well, until that paycheck suddenly disappears. Financially successful people play offense. They build multiple income streams. This could be passive income like rentals and dividend stocks, or active side hustles like freelancing, affiliate marketing, maybe building an online business. The goal here is not to burn yourself out working 5 different jobs around the clock. No way. The goal is to build diversified income that just keeps flowing in from various sources, protecting you from any unexpected financial shocks. But hey, don't forget, your absolute biggest investment isn't the stock market, it's you. Take high-income skills, for example. Whether it's mastering artificial intelligence, programming, data analysis, or leaning into creative fields like digital marketing, video editing, and copywriting. Acquiring these skills increases your earning potentials for decades. Companies will happily pay a premium for people who can solve valuable problems. So never stop learning, because your knowledge compounds exactly like your investments do.
All right, let's talk about section 4, defeating lifestyle inflation.
Have you ever noticed this weird phenomenon where people start earning more money in their careers, but somehow they manage to save less? That is the trap of lifestyle inflation. You get a raise and immediately buy a bigger house or a flashier car. You take fancier vacations, you rack up a dozen new subscriptions. Suddenly, you're making twice as much money as you used to, but you're still living completely paycheck to paycheck because your expenses rose right alongside your income.
The wealthy mindset operates on one absolute fundamental truth. The gap between what you earn and what you spend is where wealth is actually created. Wealthy people often keep living below their means long after they become highly successful. Because if you close that gap by spending every new dollar you make, you will never build real wealth, no matter how high your salary goes. Maintaining that gap is literally the protective shield around your financial future.
Let's see how all of this builds toward our ultimate destination in Section 5, achieving true financial freedom.
Eventually, you hit this magical tipping point where your investments actually generate more income than your day job. Through dividends, interest, rental payments, and business profits, your money really starts pulling its own weight. At this stage, money becomes your employee, not the other way around. Think about it. Every single dollar you invest today is like a tiny employee working tirelessly for your future. The objective isn't just to work harder, it's to build a self-sustaining system where your money keeps growing whether you're working, sleeping, or just spending quality time with your family.
Building wealth really isn't about getting lucky. It's about making better financial decisions consistently. So let's do a super quick recap of the 7 habits we've covered in this explainer. Pay yourself first. Buy assets instead of liabilities. Create multiple income streams. Start investing early. Learn valuable skills. Avoid lifestyle inflation. And finally, let your money work for you. You honestly don't need to be born rich. You simply need to build better habits than the average person.
So, as we wrap up, I really want to leave you with this provocative question to chew on today. Is your money working for you, or are you just working for your money? Take a hard look at your own financial habits, see where you can start implementing these strategies, and start shifting that balance so your money starts clocking in for you. Thanks so much for joining me for this explainer, and I hope it helps you start growing your wealth today.